Hey, today I want to show you a popular metal building that people request, a hay barn for covering bales of hay. So I want to start with the style. Now, I want to start these videos where we just have just the frame and the roof, but I did want to show you that we have different styles here that you can start with. So you can start with a garage. You can start with some of these other barns that we have. See, it starts out and it already has it built for you, but we're going to start with a standard size, so 20 by 21 by 12. I want to show you the installation. So we're going to call this dirt since it's going to be a hay barn. Actually, you know what? We'll say gravel since most guys put gravel underneath their hay barn. Now we're going to do the vertical style roof as we normally do for this. And we're not going to have storage in this. This is just going to be a two-sided barn that we're going to make. Now we can always make a three-sided too, and I might show you that. Now, generally speaking, most guys want a 30 or 40 wide or 60 wide barn. Our breaking point on our trusses is 30 for price. And you can see here how this truss is on the 30 wide. It's more of a bow. And then when you go to 40, it completely changes. So we have ladder legs, we have a full truss. So the eave or wall height is actually the height, the clearance in the center. But for this purpose, we're going to go back to a 30 because that is our breaking point. A lot of farmers stick with the 30 wide because it is a breaking point for cost per square foot. 30 is a popular size. We're going to call, let's say 30 by 40. It's a pretty good size hay barn. Now you can do 12 foot and have some clearance in here above 12. A lot of farmers want to go to 14. So that way in the middle they have over 15 foot. So if they're stacking 5-foot bales, they can get those in there still. So we'll go 14 foot. It's a pretty easy building here because we want to put sides on it. So we'll fully enclose each side. Now this is a horizontal side, so you see how the corrugation runs front to back as opposed to up and down. And we're going to change that here in a minute, and I'll show you where. But I want to talk about the gables first. So we can put gables on this, and we've talked about this in videos before, but if we do a gable, we actually reduce the clearance to go into the building. So let's put a back gable on this. Actually, you know what? Let's enclose this back because we can fully enclose. A lot of guys like a three-sided barn because this is a certified building, so there will be anchors. Sometimes people want extra anchors. I'll show you where that's at here and additional options to do that. So let's change the sides to vertical. So now they're vertical, and you notice when we change it to vertical, there's extra framing that goes in here. Those are purlins to attach that metal. And then we did vertical on the back here, but we got the front completely open, so we have our clearance. And then some people want to add extra anchors. So let's say we're going to add three to each side. So let's say 6 there for good measure because we're doing three-sided. And we don't need any doors or frame outs, but let's say you wanted to put a door back here on the back of this barn. So that way maybe you could pull equipment in. And you know, maybe we just want a frame out. We actually don't want a door on it. We just want it to be open. So we'll remove this door, remove that, and then we'll put a frame out. And let's say we're going to do a 14 by 14. And we can actually say center, and we'll center it if we push this button here. So that centered it. Okay, so now we have an opening on the back, 14 by 14, and the entire front is open. Okay, on this barn here. Now let's change some colors here. A lot of people have green barns, so let's make the roof green, the trim green, and then a lot of people like the sandstone color. Looks real nice. Tan barn. We could also do actual tan. There's another style. So that's a pretty good little hay barn. It's a 30 by 41. Again, 41 is the measurement of the roof from front to back. So that way your frame will have from front to back down here will be 40. So it's actually a 30 by 40 footprint, but we call the building 30 by 41 with the roof measurement and 14 tall at the eave. So there's a hay barn. Thank you very much.